Welcome guys, let's go ahead and get started with this read. We're going to use letters and numbers for this read, and we'll see what comes forward. These are the letters, so these are the ones we're going to start with. And you guys are going to know if these have special meaning to you. They're just going to make sense. Might be initials for a name, for a place. It's just your spirit guide's way of sort of stepping forward and being able to say this is going to have a more specific meaning to you or a more personal meaning to you. So letters we got so far are S, A, we have C, N, G, E. We're going to grab a few more. I'm getting told to grab a few more. That one popped out. O. And I'm getting told to keep going. So we'll see what is. We got M. And we have Y as well. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and grab some numbers too. These also have months in them, so these might be important dates to you, or it could just be numbers that represent a phone number, an address. This could all be something on a license plate too. You're gonna know. I got 12 was the first that popped forward, 23, 13, 18. We're gonna keep going with these, and we'll see how many more we get. 11. And I had a little stack that came forward. 28. The month of March, 7, the month of January, wow, the month of September, 22, and 29. And I'm being told to stop. So that's where we're going to stop with these guys. I'm getting pulled to this little deck over here. So this is why I was supposed to take this deck out today. I don't use this one very often. We'll see what comes forward. I think that guy needed to come off the top too. So we have toil and labor, marriage, child, mature woman. Interesting. There's something more that I'm not seeing here, especially with that marriage card. There's something going on underneath the surface. Official person, imprisonment. I'm going to grab a couple more before we get going. These are the ones that popped out. Pathway. Somebody chose a shitty path. Somebody chose a shitty path and they left a lot of hurt in their wake. This is where this marriage card comes into play. Whoever somebody was married to was not what they seemed. That person chose a shit path. That person put themselves in a place where I do believe they wound up in prison. They wound up locked up. Now I feel like somebody's left behind. Somebody's left to pick up the pieces. Let's see, we have gift and we have family room too. I'm going to grab some tarot because I want to know where these all fit in. I feel like the person who's left behind too, sort of pick up the pieces, whoever that spouse was. I do feel like something positive is coming forward to them. I do feel like it's some sort of a generosity. It's like this gift card. Somebody realizing that they had nothing to do with all this shit that was going on. And they were just as much a victim as someone else. And I do feel like there's some sort of helping hand coming forward in that situation. What deck are we going to use this one? This is the one that I'm getting pulled to. So Tarot, Spirit Guides, can you please clarify this read for the collective? Let's see what we have. We have Star, 7 of Coins, Strength. That Star, I feel like hope. But I feel like somebody needs it. Because whoever got left sort of holding the bag here, I don't know if they have a lot of hope. I feel like a lot of despair, I feel like depression, anxiety, a lot of anxiety and worry. Because I think there's most likely children involved here too. And somebody who's sort of left to look after the children. They're now responsible for the children solely because this other person chose this path that landed them in jail, that landed them in trouble with the law. The 8 of Coins. I also see that whoever's been left to sort of struggle to pick up the pieces to look after these children, this person's like, this is the toil and labor. This is somebody who's working their ass off. This is somebody who's trying to find a way to make ends meet financially while still raising these kids, dealing with all of the fallout of everything. This person has immense personal strength. Absolutely. To be going through what they're going through. I think their financial situation changed as well. I don't feel like they were really rich before, but it definitely, whatever that person who went to prison, whatever they had to contribute financially, definitely helped in the household, and having that no longer be a part of things has been extremely hard for somebody, having to be the only breadwinner, having to provide the paycheck. I get the Page of Swords here. A lot of times he talks about seeking information. I feel like he's talking about a person in this read, and I do feel like he's speaking to the child. I feel like the child is having issues. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I feel there's another energy here, though. Another energy here. This is a more mature energy. I do feel like it's this mature woman. I do feel like it's the parent of the person who's been locked up. I also have the distinct impression that this is where our generosity is coming from, and this is where our family room comes into play. And that this person is going to be offering perhaps finances or housing, to share housing, to try and help the spouse who was left behind. Because I feel like there is a child there too. So I'm trying to figure out if this Page of Swords matches this child, or if this is speaking to the person who chose the shit path. And so it's the child of the mature person who's trying to help out. Because that feels more right to me. Because I don't feel like that other child is acting out. I don't feel negativity coming from that card. I do feel like that card belongs to this marriage card. Like these are part of this little family unit that's been broken up. Because to me, this mature woman sort of sits on the outside of things. And I do feel like that is the parent of the person who's gone to prison. So I feel like this page speaks to the person who chose that path. That person was acting out. That person is somebody's child. Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is also speaking to this mature woman. This is somebody whose heart is breaking to see their child putting themselves in this situation and then seeing the fallout within their family having to suffer. She wants to help. Whoever this person is, they want to help the Sun card. They want to help raise the child that was left behind. They want to help the parent who's struggling, who's needing some hope, who's needing a helping hand. Four of Cups. The Empress problem. Okay, and I will tell you this too. I don't always get this from this Empress card. So it feels really odd to me, actually. I don't think I've ever gotten that from this Empress card. I'm being told the word pride too. This parent who's left behind, who's really struggling on their own. The other half of this marriage card. This person does not necessarily want to accept help or will not ask for it. Like they will toil and labor until they're fucking exhausted and fall down from exhaustion and whatever before they will ask for help. Okay, like they're pretending like everything's okay. Like they can do it all themselves. And this person is extremely strong. Extremely strong. Huge strength of character. A hard fucking worker. But they need a helping hand. And it's okay to ask for help. And I do feel like this Queen of Cups, this mature woman, this parent of the person who's gone to prison, that person wants to help. They would like to be able to offer this person help. I don't know if they feel like they can or if they've tried and maybe that person said, I don't need it. We're good. We're fine. Thank you, though. Take the fucking offer. Just take the fucking offer. I can see in the cards and I can feel that somebody's struggling. I can feel that somebody's struggling. I can see that they're working so hard to try and manifest something better in their life, to try and pick up the pieces, to try and find stability. But it's not easy. And if you have somebody over here who genuinely wants to help, and I do feel genuine here. Okay, there are times in the card I feel like somebody is sneaky and somebody is up to fucking something. And I'll tell you guys that. So this read might not resonate with each and every one of you. But to whoever it does, and whoever this mature woman, this Queen of Cups represents, this person genuinely wants to help family. They see the spouse of their child as family. And the child that belongs there, that is their grandchild. And they see that as family. And they do not want to see that family unit struggle. They don't want to see them struggle. They don't want to see them suffer. Because when that family suffers, they suffer too. They want to help. They want to reach out and help. The Seven of Wands. I feel like they feel like they keep getting blocked at every turn. Like I don't know if it's like their help isn't welcome, or they're not welcome to be a part of this child's life, or whatever they're trying to give isn't welcomed. They genuinely just want to help. They don't want to see struggle. They see somebody's fighting to create a better life. They see it's not easy. They might feel on some level a little bit guilty because it was their child who put this person in this little family unit in this position with the choices that they made. But they genuinely care for that family unit and they want to do everything they can to help. The Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. The Fool card. I keep feeling like this, wanting to reach out, but feeling like their help isn't wanted, feeling like their help isn't welcome, feeling like their love, their emotions, whatever they're trying to give is not welcome. The Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. I don't know if it's just changing an approach here and being like, I know you're strong, I know you can handle this, I know you got it. I also know it's really tough. And I really want to help you because I see you as family and I would like to do something nice. You know, I would like to take some of the stress off you. Please allow me to help. It would be a gift to me if you allow me to give you this gift. Because sometimes that's the way it is, right? Somebody offers you a gift and it's... I've been told that sometimes the greatest gift you can give is to allow somebody to give you a gift. I just keep feeling like somebody's pride keeps getting in the way of that. So it's time to sort of let down the guard here. Let down the guard. Justice. I also feel like whoever this Empress represents, I do feel like it's speaking to that marriage is the other half. It's the spouse who got left holding the bag and raising the kid and trying to figure out the finances. I do feel on some level they're angry about what their spouse did, and it may transfer over a little bit to this mature woman, whether they realize it or not. Because they can't take it out on their spouse because their spouse isn't around. So they can't yell at them and tell them how they feel. So I do feel like in some way they almost resent this other person. I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know if this has to do with an addiction and they think maybe this mature woman would sort of enabled this situation or let something go on too long while this person was growing up or whatever the fuck it is. I just keep seeing like these people have family in common, right? This other stuff just doesn't matter. That's why I just keep feeling in the cards. This other stuff, I get the word, I'm being told the word like it's petty. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you guys. But this is what I'm getting told. This other shit is just petty. Ego is petty. Resentment is petty. Shit that happened in the past that nobody can change and sitting around and being angry about it is fucking petty. Like, it doesn't help anything. The situation now is somebody could really use some fucking help and somebody would love to give it. You know, I feel like there's a very big opportunity here for not just for personal growth for these two people, but also an opportunity to bond and to strengthen a family bond. Because I do feel there is a small child who is suffering because of this. And it is a gift to give this child family and strong family ties. So I do feel like that's part of this read too and why it's coming forward. Sort of allow this child to have those strong family ties, to keep this bond close, or to put effort into creating this bond, to give that gift to the child. Tower card, Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Also, whoever the spouse was, who did wind up getting locked up, they were toxic. They were toxic. I think they had addiction issues. That's what I kept getting from this pathway that they chose. This was like addiction issues. This person getting locked up, and this might sound really mean, I do feel like this is... It does have... Fuck, this is going to sound so mean, but I gotta say it. It does have a positive side to it because it sort of removed toxicity from the life of this spouse with this child so that they're not living with someone with addiction issues. It's sort of taken that person out and maybe given them a chance to realize the consequences of their behavior. It's like that opportunity to hit rock bottom and see that it's time for change. and that person can do that by themselves without any other sort of responsibilities or any other outside influences, sort of a little bit more inner focused. Even though I know it's created all this tension and all this strife, I do feel like it's also given an opportunity here for this mature woman and this Empress to find some common ground and a bond within that child that exists, and to be able to put that child's interest forward, to be able to work together as a team, to be able to lean on each other during this time when everybody's fucking suffering. This mature woman is suffering too, because that's her child in jail. Okay, so she's going through a rough time too. The spouse is going through a rough time because this person's struggling as well. The child is going through a rough time because they now have one parent who's out of the picture and they have another parent who's struggling. This is a time to stick together. This is a time to create those tight bonds and to be able to lean on each other too. The Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups. I feel like the mature woman doesn't know how to approach this person without feeling like the gift, the offering is going to get slapped away. We're going to grab a few more of the Emperor here. 5 of Coins, Ace of Wands, High Priestess. And I keep feeling that somebody needs to get over their pride. Somebody needs to get over their pride and accept help that's offered, because it's a genuine offering of partnership, mutually beneficial partnership. This mature woman who's lost their connection to their child now because their child's in prison will then at least have the connection to their grandchild and know that they're doing something to help their grandchild. It's like everybody wins. I just keep seeing like everybody wins in this. And this person is genuine in wanting to offer help. And I know this other person is struggling. They're prideful. They're a really hard worker. They're a strong person and they can do this, but it's going to be really not fucking easy. This would benefit everybody if they would be able to work together. Moon. Ace of Wands. I got this 9 of Swords next to the Moon card. It's this fear, like fear of the unknown, fear of what this is going to be, fear of the future. I have this deep fear of the future. You know what? This is on both sides. I can't identify who this belongs to because it belongs to both. This mature woman is worried about the future and never having a connection to her family, losing that connection, being alone. Loneliness is a huge fear for her. And this other one is fearful about the future because they're the only ones trying to bring in money. They're fearful about making ends meet. They're fearful about the life that they're going to be able to provide for this kid, about when this spouse is going to be getting out of prison. What the fuck that's going to mean? Is that going to bring a bunch of chaos back into the situation as well? I just keep seeing partnership in these cards. Positive forward movement. Partnership. Like this is the best way to go. Partnership. Connection. Helping each other out. This is a gift for everybody. It's a gift for the mature woman to feel like she's able to help, but also to have a connection to what family she has left. It's a gift to the one who's toiling away, who's working hard and having a hard time getting stability and making ends meet. It's a gift to the child to have extra family and to have tight family bonds. The 3 of Cups, it is not just happiness and celebration, but it's camaraderie too. I see the potential for these people to have a very tight bond. A very tight bond that'll bring a lot of health to the family. I'm not seeing this person who's in prison being a part of that. Not anytime soon. I think they're going to prison for a long time. And that's why, because I can't see that far into the future. But I do see these people, these two people, having that tight bond, looking after that child, the Hierophant. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, King of Swords. I see the King of Swords and I get pulled to an official person. So I don't know if we're still dealing in the court system in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like this King of Swords is going to be representing somebody who gives advice in this situation, maybe is seeing what's going on. I don't know if it's a lawyer or somebody who these people are checking in with and talking about what's happening. I think he's telling this person the same thing that the cards are saying and that I'm saying today. This partnership will benefit both of you. It's important to have family close. It's important to have people to lean on. It's important to look after each other. It's important to partner up to look after this little one, the 8 of Cups, and put away petty crap. Put away whatever petty crap there is, because there's no time for it. Life is short and life is precious. In that 8 of Cups, just like leave it behind. All that I see that those cups represent, all those other things, all the anger, all the resentment, possibly pride, ego, whatever it is, leave it all behind. Leave it all behind and start fresh. The 2 of Coins I see is partnership. 10 of Cups is that happy family life, abundance in the family life. This has the potential to have a lot of abundance. I can see it and I can feel it. 10 of Coins, legacy. This is time to build a new legacy. A new legacy just between this little group here. Be able to form a bond around this child. The 10 of Coins is legacy. The Ace of Cups, new beginnings. The King of Coins. And the Queen of Wands too. This is who we're talking. This is who this Empress is. This is somebody who's very strong-willed. This is somebody who has leadership qualities. This is somebody who, like I said, they're tough enough to do it by themselves. But why the fuck should they struggle if they have people who genuinely want to help them? I do feel like this is going to be advice this person receives. Not just from me in this tarot read, from whoever this King of Swords is. Who's actually this King of Coins too, and is this official person. This person's coming forward in a few different ways. Who's being like, let them help you. Let them help you. Don't question this person's motives. This mature woman, this Queen of Cups, whoever it is. This person genuinely wants to help you. Allow this person to help you. Do it for yourself. Do it for your child. Do it for this person. Allow this family bond to take place. I see nothing negative in the cards. I don't see any warnings about opening up lines of communication, about accepting this gift, about tightening whatever this bond is. Like I said, I don't know if this mature woman is going to offer housing or is going to offer money or is going to offer both. But they want to help. This person wants to help. And I see no ill effects from it whatsoever. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I see that it only has potential to do positive in everybody's life. Not just one person, but everyone. So that's what the cards are saying to me in this read. They are encouraging this partnership. They're encouraging this family to come together during this time when somebody's been a bit of a shithead and somebody is sort of paying the cost of that. The whole family pays the cost. So it's important for the family to band together now and to look after each other while this other person does their time and with any luck gets their shit together so that they can come back and join this family in the right way, if that's at all possible. Alrighty guys, take care.